honourable member for Churchill, Kiiwetinoong-Aski.
Mr. Speaker, First Nations in our region are in crisis, and the government is missing in action. In God's River, God's Lake Narrows, and Oxford House, drugs are destroying people's lives. In God's River, the RCMP took up to 2.5 days to respond to a serious incident. There's a housing crisis, a cost of living crisis, an unemployment crisis. First Nations leaders and members on the ground are clear. They have never seen it this bad. What will it take for this government to act on the humanitarian crisis that is destroying families and First Nations right now?
The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, recently I visited God's Lake, and I can tell you that the member is right, that we have to do more together to protect members of that community and all communities, Mr. Speaker, that are struggling under the weight of a colonial system that has not invested in their prosperity. Whether we're talking about economic reconciliation, Mr. Speaker, closing the infrastructure gap, ensuring that people have equity to education, which, by the way, Mr. Speaker, our government has actually acted on. This is the work that we must do together as Canadians, Mr. Speaker, because in this country, everyone deserves a fair chance to succeed.